This is Mark Warner with PropertyMortgageInvestment.com, and I'm here in the continuing series of comparing residential property investment to other mediums of investment. Today I wanted to talk to you about stocks, or individual equity as it's sometimes referred to in individual companies that are traded on various stock exchanges. And as you recall from previous discussions, property or real estate investment has the potential for price appreciation or value appreciation. It produces cash flow when it's rented, and it's not raw land, obviously, in this case. And it provides for tax savings for investments that are outside of an IRA. And if you have debt on the property, it also has the ability to reduce debt that you have by using other people's money to make your mortgage payments. The one thing that it doesn't have in most instances is liquidity. So comparing that to a stock has the potential for price appreciation. It also has the potential for depreciation, as does real estate, as we've seen over the last couple of years. And it also has the potential for cash flow from stocks that pay dividends. And not all stocks pay dividends, and typically the dividend rate of return is fairly small. Doesn't produce any tax savings unless, like with any other investment, that you sell it for less than you paid for it. Then there's the potential to write off $3,000 of your capital loss per year, or any capital gains would offset any capital losses that you might have. There's typically no debt reduction unless you've margined the stock and there's enough dividends to pay off the margin, which again typically is not something that's done. And when you margin a stock, you usually don't get a 30-year amortization to pay off the debt. One thing that the stock does have, again, is the ability for liquidity. Any stock traded on the New York Stock Exchange or other like exchanges is readily liquid by calling in to your broker or into the institution where your stock is held and asking for the sale. So very liquid. However, it doesn't have all of the four things that a residential property investment would have. And we think that this creates great opportunity in this environment because it's the greatest opportunity in the last 50 years, in my mind, where property is at a great price. This is Mark Warner with PropertyMortgageInvestment.com.